Guys, welcome to this one brand tutorial featuring Colorgurlz Cosmetics. And this eyeshadow look is very simple, very easy. I know the eyelashes are dramatic, but they are to add effect. You can use natural lashes or you can use mascara. So I just use a simple amount of products and I'm going to show you how it gets done. All right? So there's two palettes. And with these two palettes, I use this executive blush palette. This can work as a blush kit. Look at the 9 beautiful shades. And it can also act as eyeshadows. You can use it in dual ways. So this is the first one. And I also used another palette. Here's number 2. And it is the 35GE palette. Okay, and it's a 35 eyeshadow kit. And so look at all these beautiful colors and they're awesome. And so let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and take this brush right here that is found in our brush kit and I'm putting it in the sockets of my eye. This is where I'm going to place my transition color. It's a nice fluffy brush with a pointed tip. Allows me to use precision. And so I'm going to dip into this nice brown shade, this neutral brown shade. And I'm going to ever so lightly tap my brush into it. I don't want to pick up too much because I want to see all that color. I just tapped. Y'all didn't see me. I ain't even dig. I just tapped. It in light circular motions. I'm just going to place this into the socket of my eye. Look how it's just giving a nice wash of color. This is called a transition shade. It is to give whatever color is on your lid a way to blend into your crease. And so I'm just going to build this color up lightly. And I don't want to go too hard because if you go too hard, it makes it difficult to blend. And we need to blend because we don't want to have a choppy eye look. That's how you get lines in your eye look, and we don't want that, right? So I'm just going to build the color up ever so slightly to make sure I tap off the excess and just use light circular motions to go ahead and create the shade, the wash of color that I want in my crease. And so I'm just going to go ahead and build that up using circular motions, using a light hand, and go ahead and make it to whereas I like it. And I think I do. Yeah, I think I like it. So now I'm taking a flat shader brush and I've dipped into an orange shade in the 35G palette. And as you can see, I am lightly pressing the shadow where I want it on my eyelid. And so I had to see a little bit better to go pick up a palette, but I'm lightly pressing. See the flat shader brush, and I'm strategically placing it where I want it. I'm not worried about being too neat with this. I'm just placing it where I want to, and the flat shader brush has a slight curve to the top, so it fits really nicely with the curve of your eyelid space. So I just lightly put it in, make sure that I get the corners right there where the inner corner eye is, and I get all the way to the tip of the eye base. Okay? And so I'm going to lightly press it in. I'm going to lightly stamp it where I want it. And then I'm going to go back to the pointy tip brush, and I'm going to take it and I'm just going to blend. I didn't add no extra product into it. I just went ahead and blended because I don't want no harsh lines from the lid to the crease. And so I'm just going to go ahead and use the circular motions and a little bit of window wiper motions, the back and forth where I think I need it to be. And I'm just going to blend. I'm just going to blend. And in the process of blending, you might lose a little bit of your transition shade. And that is okay because that's why we went in with our light hand. So I'm going to take a little bit back into the same shade here in that Executive Blush palette by Colorgurlz Cosmetics, where you can go to Colorgurlz Cosmetics and use code COACH to save money. And I'm going to go ahead and place that right there in my crease, right back into the socket, and lightly build up that color back to where I want it. I'm not going hard. I'm not doing too much, but I'm lightly building up that color and creating that light wash, that transition effect, that gradient effect from the lid space to my crease, just like that. See? and it's a light wash of color. It's nice and blended and it looks seamless. You just go ahead and blend until you get it to where you like it. So now I'm going into the deeper brown shade, this chocolate shade. I'm going to work on my bottom lid. And what I'm going to do is take this flat brush, this short flat brush from the starter kit, and I'm going to stamp it in. As you can see, I'm going to press it in, and I'm going to create a smoky effect on my bottom lid. Very simple, not too much. And I'm just going to stamp that in where I want it. I worked right there, see that? And from where my eyelashes start to the back. And now I'm going to take that same fluffy brush and I'm going to blend it because I don't want no line underneath my eye. So I'm just going to blend it, make sure that it's nice and blurred out. And now with this pointy tip brush from the kit, I'm going into the 35 GE palette and I'm going to dip right here into this canary yellow glitter. Do not be afraid of color, especially when it's going to be used in small spurts. So this is just to add a pop of color. And look at how much I picked up on the tip, you guys. I had to wipe some off because that was too much on the top of the tip of the brush, the pointy tip. And now I'm just going to go ahead and take this and go into my inner part of my eye, which is the inner corner. And this glitter is going to act as my inner corner highlight. Now, you don't have to use a glitter shade to do this. If you wanted to use a nice gold shimmer shade that is a part of the palette, you can go ahead and use the gold shimmer shade and it will give a nice brightening effect. This is what I like to do with the inner corner highlight, is to brighten that area. And so with that, I'm just going to place it where I want it to go. I'm going to disperse the product around. Notice I have not dipped back into the palette to pick up anything else. I'm just taking what I have on the brush and I am gently positioning it where I want it to be, which is in the center of the eye. And I'm also flickering it up so that it can blend into the lid space, just like that. I'm not pressing, I'm not pulling. And now I'm going to take the lash. This is the Colorgurlz Mink Lash. Look at how fluffy it is. Look at the lovely packaging. It is beautiful. Check out the packaging. And now check out the lash. Look at how fluffy and wispy it is. It is dramatic and it is for that effect to give a pizzazz to the eye. So look at it. It's nice and fluffy and beautiful. You can check this out on Colorgurlzcosmetics.com. And I gently place it on the eye. And I forgot to show how I did that. So here is the tool that I use. It is the eyelash applicator by Colorgurlz. And what I did was I took the eyelash and I gently placed it strategically on the eyelid space closest to my lash line. I pressed down and I placed it right where the lash line meets. Colorgurlz Cosmetics Curl Applicator. Awesome sauce. So now, as you can see, I have the head wrap by Colorgurlz, but we're not staying like this, right? All that, workout gear, house gear. No, let's switch it up. Bow. And now, look at this. Look at this. We are ready for work. Look at this daytime look. We is working, honey. We is working this orange. We is working daytime career look, ready to go to work and to slay the day. Look at how easy that was. Very simple. All you had to do is add lashes or mascara to really make the eyeshadow look pop. And you look like you went to salon, like you went to Sephora or Ulta and got beat. Let me come in for y'all so y'all can really get a close up. And now, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and get into the look, and I hope that you guys take the courage to recreate this look. It is awesome and it's easy. Take care, you guys. Be blessed. Check out Colorgurlz Cosmetics and go ahead and try to recreate this yourself. Have a wonderful and blessed day, guys. Bye.